Here are 10 crazy facts that will blow your mind. Let's go. Number 10. Did you know octopuses have 3 hearts? Deep beneath the ocean's waves, the octopus glides gracefully, almost like a dancer. But behind this elegance lies an incredible secret. It doesn't just have 1 heart, it has 3. 2 of these hearts pump blood to the gills, while the third keeps the rest of the body supplied with oxygen. And here's the twist: when an octopus swims, the main heart, the one pumping blood to the body, actually stops beating. That's one reason octopuses prefer crawling along the seafloor rather than swimming for long stretches. Swimming quite literally tires their hearts out. Even more fascinating, their blood isn't red like ours, it's blue, thanks to a copper-based molecule called hemocyanin, which helps them survive in the cold, low-oxygen depths of the sea. So, the next time you picture an octopus curling its arms through coral, remember, 3 hearts are hard at work, keeping one of the ocean's most mysterious creatures alive. Number 9. Did you know? When summer arrives in Paris, the Eiffel Tower actually grows a little taller. Because of the heat, the iron structure expands, and the tower can stretch by up to 15 centimeters during particularly hot days. Back in the summer of 1889, just after the tower's completion, visitors were amazed not only by its size but also by how it seemed to breathe with the seasons. Engineers explained that it wasn't magic, it was simple thermal expansion. Today, visitors who climb the 1,665 steps or ride the glass elevators to the top in July or August might not even notice the difference, but they are standing on a tower that's literally at its peak height for the year. Imagine sipping a cold drink at the Terrace Café, looking out over Paris, while the iron giant quietly grows under the summer sun. So, the next time you visit the Eiffel Tower in summer, remember, you're seeing Paris from just a little higher up than in winter. Number 8 will shock you. Did you know that wombats poop cubes? Deep in the eucalyptus forests of Australia, a peculiar mystery puzzled scientists for decades. Why does the humble wombat leave behind poop shaped like tiny cubes? While most animals produce rounded droppings, wombats defy geometry by stacking 6-sided pellets neatly along their paths and on rocks. At first, people thought it was simply a quirky digestive trick. But research revealed something more fascinating. Wombats actually use their tube-shaped poop as territorial markers. Unlike round droppings that can roll away, cubes stay put, even on sloped surfaces. This makes them the perfect billboard for wombats to leave messages like, "This burrow is mine." The real secret lies inside the wombat's intestines. Unlike ours, their guts have uneven elasticity. Some sections stretch more than others, while tighter areas press down harder on the stool. Over the long digestion, it can take wombats up to 14 days to fully process food. This unique gut structure slowly sculpts the feces into cubes. So, the next time you hear about wombats, remember, these chunky marsupials are the only known animals on Earth that can quite literally poop like a bricklayer. Number 7. Did you know? At first glance, sloths and dolphins seem like total opposites. One lives high in the trees, moving so slowly that algae grows on its fur. The other darts through oceans with speed and grace, using sonar clicks to see in the dark depths. But here's the twist: both sloths and dolphins share a surprising superpower. They are masters of saving energy in extreme environments. Sloths survive in the rainforest by slowing their metabolism to one of the lowest rates of any mammal. They move so little that predators often overlook them, mistaking them for part of the trees. Dolphins, on the other hand, rest by sleeping with half their brain at a time. This lets them keep swimming, breathing, and watching for predators while still getting rest. So while one animal hides from danger by almost blending into stillness, the other stays safe by never truly shutting down. Different worlds, different strategies. But both are incredible examples of how evolution teaches animals to outsmart their environments. In a way, sloths and dolphins remind us there's no single recipe for survival. Sometimes you win by slowing down. Sometimes you win by staying alert. And sometimes, it's about knowing when to do both. Number 6 is so surprising. Did you know? Archaeologists once uncovered pots of honey inside ancient Egyptian tombs, some over 3,000 years old, and they were still perfectly edible. That's because honey is a natural marvel of preservation. Its low water content and high acidity make it nearly impossible for bacteria and microorganisms to survive. On top of that, bees add an enzyme called glucose oxidase while making honey, which slowly produces hydrogen peroxide, further keeping it fresh. So while most foods decay with time, honey endures. If it ever crystallizes or thickens, all you need to do is gently warm it, and it will return to its golden, liquid state, just as good as the day the bees made it. In short, a jar of honey could outlive you, me, and even civilizations, truly nature's sweetest time capsule. Honeypot sparkles. Don't forget to subscribe for more facts. Number 5. Did you know? Your stomach is tougher than it looks. The strong acid inside it is powerful enough to dissolve metal, so why doesn't it digest itself? The secret is that your stomach is constantly renewing its own protective lining. Every 3 to 4 days, old cells are shed and replaced with fresh ones. Without this rapid turnover, the acid would burn right through your stomach wall. In a way, your stomach is always rebuilding itself, quietly performing maintenance while you go about your day. Number 4 will shock you. Did you know your phone is actually dirtier than a toilet seat? Studies have found that the average smartphone carries 10 times more bacteria than a toilet seat. Unlike toilets, which we clean regularly, phones travel everywhere with us: kitchens, bathrooms, gyms, buses, picking up germs along the way. And because we touch them constantly, often right before eating, those microbes easily transfer to our hands and faces. So, while you'd never eat dinner off a toilet seat, you probably scroll through your phone at the table every day. Maybe it's time to give that screen a quick wipe. Number 3 will surprise you. Americans love pizza so much that they eat about 100 acres of it every single day. That's roughly 3 billion pizzas a year. If you laid out all that pizza side by side, it would cover an area bigger than 75 football fields daily. This cheesy obsession began with Italian immigrants in the late 1800s, but it wasn't until after World War II, when soldiers returned from Italy craving the dish, that pizza became a national favorite. Today, it's not just dinner, it's a $45 billion industry and a symbol of comfort food in the US. Number 2.
Did you know sharks are older than trees? Shark tree. Sharks have been around for over 400 million years, while the first trees only showed up about 350 million years ago. That means sharks were already swimming the oceans 50 million years before the first forest existed. They've even survived 5 mass extinctions, including the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. So next time you see a shark, remember, you're looking at a creature that's been here long before trees, and might still be here long after us.
And finally, number 1.
Did you know? Bananas are technically berries, but strawberries aren't. Here's the twist: in botany, a berry isn't defined by sweetness or size, it's defined by how the fruit develops. A true berry grows from a single ovary of a flower and has multiple seeds inside. That's why bananas, and even kiwis and tomatoes, count as berries. Strawberries, on the other hand, grow from a flower with many ovaries, which makes them an aggregate fruit. Those tiny little specks you think are seeds on the outside? Each one is actually its own little fruit with a seed inside. So the next time someone puts strawberries and bananas together in a smoothie, you can tell them, you're mixing a real berry with an imposter.